What's up, everybody? It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for an all-new Socially Awkward Studios. We got your dude, Steve-O. And me, I'm your boy, Froyo. It's Friday night. The drinks are tight. Let's have some fun.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Socially Awkward. That was interesting. I forgot to put some stuff on. But I'm Steve-O.
Yo, I'm Matthew.
And we are back with a brand new episode.
How the hell are you?
I'm well. I have some big news.
What?
Certain shows, every show I'm on, I don't want to listen to it. I only want to
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I only want to listen to other people's show. You can now find them on the Google Play Music app. So if you have an Android, now you can easily find us without having to go through all these weird you can still find us on Stitcher and all the other places and stuff like that.
iTunes.
But if you're like iTunes, if you have an iPhone, you're like, yep, I just go to my podcast app and download it. But now you can do it from your Android phone. Just be like, boom, download it, listen to it at work, and now you're good to go. But I want to thank Eric for getting that started and everything. I'm sorry, I'm a little.
So what you're saying is we're now on the Google Play Store.
Yes.
That's what he said, peoples.
Yeah. So it's cool. So, but anyways, of course, we're brought to you by Revenge Lover Designs, illustrates and designs. That's I forgot. Eric redid a couple of these things. So now it's Revenge Lover. Stand out from the crowd. For samples and inquiries, visit revengelover.com and mention you heard it on the 4i Radio show to receive 10% off your order.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, there's a new thing which I have to now incorporate in all the other shows. Not saying like it's a bad. I'm like, I gotta redo stuff. I've been waiting for Eric to give me that information.
So what you're saying is go to revengelover.com, mention that you heard it on a 4i Radio show, and you'll receive 10% off your order.
Yes, this is true. This is very true.
I'm just gonna repeat everything.
Oh, you're just gonna the entire show. Oh, no, I should. But yeah, that's why the episode is called Google Us tonight.
Google Us.
Because Google Play. But before we dive into all of the craziness that's happened this week, because there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Especially with the Super Bowl and little ads that dropped and things.
Super Bowl party!
Teasing us and everything like that. But Matthew, without further ado, how are you? How's your week?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking, Steve. Glad to be here. Long-time listener, long-time person that sits across the table from you. No, the week was good, man. It was chill. Went to a little concert on Wednesday with our buddy Derek, and got to go see a little blast from the past, if you will be. A little Dashboard Confessional.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I haven't heard them. They always come on, I have, sporadic music on your Spotify, and they always come on. I'm always all like, oh yeah, I forgot about this track.
So,
shit, yeah.
Yeah, and Kevin from This Wildlife, he was in town, and they opened up for him. So, thank you, Kevin, for getting us on the list.
Oh, you're a little VIP action.
Putting the plug out there. No, so
my name's Matthew. And they're like, oh, Fro Show, you're on. Oh, come on in.
So yeah, we went and we got to see majority of Kevin's set. He was playing prior when we got there, but yeah, they tore it up. They're so good. Check them out. This Wildlife. After that, it was the Vinyl Theater. Never had heard these guys before.
Neither have I.
Blown away. I was blown away. It's a 3-piece. The lead singer plays guitar. Then the rhythm guy does. He played a keytar. That's what first sparked my eye. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's got a keytar?
Wait. A keytar?
A keytar, yeah.
I haven't seen that shit since the 80s.
Right, dude. He busts that out. So I'm instantly like, what up?
Yeah.
And then he had it was like a stand-up, just piano, one that you would see in a practice room or something.
Yeah.
And then he had a synthesizer on that, but his piano, he had this fat foot pedal board underneath the piano that he would do shit. So
okay.
I was like, holy shit, this guy's all over the place, and he's singing and stuff. And then they had a drummer. Yeah. I know the drummer was really good. I don't mean it like that.
No, because I know all about being the drummer. And tell us all like, that song you wrote, that was those lyrics, and like, way to keep the beat, buddy.
No, we all love drummers. Drummers doesn't work if you got it. If you don't got a drummer, it can fall out. I'm digging myself to a hole more. No, it was chill, so that was cool. And then we didn't stay for the whole Dashboard set, but we got to see quite a few songs. And I was like, I was talking to Derek and Matt and some other people were there, and I was like, yeah, I only know like a few Dashboard songs or whatnot. Like the first like 4 or 5 songs he played, I'm like, oh shit, I know this one. Oh shit, I know this one. And then he played a song, and I was like, oh, I don't know this one. And then he played my favorite one, which is Remember to Breathe. He played that next.
Remember to Breathe.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Do I know this one?
You may.
Because I'm trying to remember. I only have like maybe 2 albums, and then Spotify was very, very like, hey, we're not going to have all the albums unless they've updated it. But yeah, and then I remember like the Spider-Man 2 when it came out. They had that one song which was
Vindicated. Selfish, I was wrong. Yeah, I didn't hear that one, nor did I really want to. But Remember to Breathe was awesome. The song's an acoustic track, but he played it with like a full band and everything.
Oh, okay.
It was super cool, super cool. Good show. So I was pumped I was able to do that. So that was probably one of the highlights of the week. Grilled some steaks with some potatoes and asparagus last night. My pea smelled this morning.
I saw that. I was eating a bowl of cereal when I saw that. I'm all like, oh.
Dude, so I sent you guys that like little video.
Yeah.
And then I like went inside to like go prep some stuff. Come back out and the grill's like dead. I'm like, fuck. Like the propane went.
Yeah. Oh.
And luckily I always keep a spare. And I was like, So they weren't sitting that long.
Okay, yeah.
To where they like started cooking or whatever. I was just like,
no, I know what you mean.
Fuck.
Actually, I have to do that actually for dinner that's coming up soon for me. I'm actually doing lobster tails.
Nice,
grilled
dude.
Lobster tails and then steaks. So I'm doing a surf and turf dish. So.
For a particular holiday coming up?
Yes. I believe the holiday is Family Day. So I saw that on my Deadpool calendar at work. Like,
Family Day?
Monday is literally Family Day. I was all like, yeah, I'm not going to spend it with them.
Nice.
But
you're like, yeah, President's Day.
I was like, yeah, well, that's Sunday. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Free the slaves, Lincoln.
Let's eat lobster.
Yeah.
Sounds rad, though. I'm sure it's going to be badass.
Yeah, so I'll see. I have to still get some sides, but I didn't pick up the lobster tails yet because I'm waiting until like a day before to get them, and I have to make them defrost. Plus, gives me a chance this week to actually look over some recipes because I have no idea.
It's going to be awesome when like you go to get them and you look at the ones in the tank and they're like, don't you dare fucking touch us, motherfucker.
That's the thing, though.
Don't touch us.
I don't know if I'm doing live lobster yet.
I have no idea. I've never cooked lobster. I've had lobster and it's pretty damn good. But
actually, what really disappointed me the other maybe it was not that long ago. I was at Outback Steakhouse and I did the surf and turf. And I was like, oh, could I get the lobster tail grilled? Because I had it before, really good. And the woman's like, we don't do that anymore. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, they actually ended that promotion, and they literally took all the seasoning that went on the grilled lobsters that they did and stuff like that. I was like, wow, Outback's not fucking around kind of thing.
Yeah,
they're like, no, it's gone? It's fucking gone.
Yeah,
it's back in the Outback, all right? You have to go kill your old wallabies. And you're like, what?
Well, at least you got to try it when it was here.
Yeah. So I just had to. I mean, it was still good. It's lobster. I love seafood, so I did want to try doing more seafood dishes this year. So I was like, let's give this a shot and see what happens.
I like seeing food too.
Did I say sing food or seafood?
No, you said seafood, but. Oh, sometimes you hit them at the park. Sometimes it's a fucking ground ball. I know sports. Anyways, yeah. So that was the highlight of your week. Anything else going on? You have big plans this weekend? There's the Arizona Strong Beer Festival tomorrow.
Yes.
Still don't know if I'm officially going or not. It's going to be one of those last minute things, but we'll see. Yeah,
actually, we'll talk about that because actually I want to start doing. I added in the notes like a while ago where it's like things to do in the valley.
Yeah.
But I know the last time I added it and had a story in there, we didn't get a chance to talk about it. I digress, though.
Which one was it?
Oh, it was the no pants
The no pants run?
Yeah, or I don't know if it's a run or it's just them on the, what's it called?
The light rail.
The light rail and then hitting a bar and stuff like that. It's a good way. Because I told Pat, I was like, dude, if you want to meet some chicks, man, their pants are already off. And he was actually kind of like, this was before he met the girl he's now seeing, but it was funny. He's calling he's like, you want to go do this?
Would have been interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was always curious about, but I'm always afraid that I'll just be all like, look at my peas and carrots.
Yeah, I mean, that's what
and
it's
he just
about,
has
right?
a huge fucking, sausage hanging out.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
As I like to call Patrick's dick that I have not seen, which is my goal in life. If I can go throughout I don't care if I never become famous or make a lot of money or anything like that, but if I can go my entire life and when I die and not see my best friend's penis, I win.
Yeah, I think that should be pretty easy, right?
You would think that, but I would hate to tell you this, but half of the people that I hung out with in high school have all seen Patrick's cock.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Dude likes to get naked?
No, it had nothing to do with that. There was one time they went to I don't know if we talked about this on Life or Shit, but one time we went to a hot spring, and they all just jumped in naked. They're like, whatever, whatnot. And our one friend, Dean, the entire time was like, man, freaking look at Patrick's dick, man. It's freaking huge. Man, it's like the cockless monster, man.
So Dean was looking at his dick.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, dude. Basically, he was like, "What up?"
Yeah.
He was, and that's cool. Whatever, man. It's 2017.
Well,
no issues.
This is a while ago.
I'm just saying. Now it's 2017, man.
Yeah, this was just last weekend with them.
I'm just saying. If you want to go through life without seeing your best friend's dick, I'm sure it's pretty easy.
No, yeah, that's what I thought.
I think you're gonna achieve the goal.
With my luck, though, we'll be hiking in a desert at some point, and he'd be like, "Oh, I got bit on the dick. You have to see where it got bit." And I'm gonna be like, "You're dead. Sorry,
you're dead.
Bye. Friendship over."
No, man, you'd be like, "Oh shit, yeah. Let me see where it's at. Let me suck that poison out."
Yeah, then our other fears will come true.
And then you hear cut.
Then Patrick's and my other fear will come true. We'll be all like,
"Can we fix the lighting over here, please?"
We're gay.
We have fun.
But that's cool. Okay, so
and your week was okay?
Yeah, my week was pretty good. Nothing too major. Doing a huge drive of catching up on shows. I still have a couple of shows to catch up on because I'm recording a Long Box Cast, I believe, this weekend. So I'm all like, shit, and I'm literally jumping. I'm like, I only missed a week, and I'm like, 4 episodes of this? Oh, what the fuck? Like, not on top of shit. I did check out a new show called Powerless on NBC.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Very interesting, very good. I like it. It's in the DC universe, so very big references to Superman, Batman, all that kind of stuff. In fact, Batman is Bruce Wayne, I should say, is a prime... Oh, Batman was mentioned in the first episode. But Bruce Wayne is a huge character in the show that you will never see.
Okay.
Though I'm curious, though, depending on how the show goes, if they're going to bring in a quote-unquote Bruce Wayne, whether or not it will be taking place with the DC universe that's going on right now in movies, or they're going to make up their own for TV like they've done with the DCW, as I coined it, which I got mad about. So I'm going to set the record straight. And I don't have many things to be proud of.
Okay.
But me coming up with that, the DCW, before it became the DCW,
mm-hmm.
Kevin Smith has said it, and it's caught on like fucking hotcakes. And
nice.
I'm just like, damn it. Because everyone's just going to think he came up with it.
It's when you should be on Twitter doing that shit, man.
Well, I am. I mean, Kyle was all like, dude, we're hashtagging it. Like, so I hope Joe knows what he's doing with multimedia, because obviously I don't. I'm like, wait, Google Plus, that's a thing? Oh. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, speaking of Kevin Smith, though, I am excited for this news I did see this week.
Wait, you just going to skip over that?
What the...
You said, I hope Joe knows what he's doing on social media, because you're not on it, but...
Oh, yeah, Joe, he will be becoming my new co-host on Longbox Cast.
Right.
So hopefully it was just a joke. Like, I'm not going to be like, nope, you take care of this, and I'm just going to skate on by. No, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Well, I told you about that. We did a rough cut of a show, just sat down and bullshitted for like 48 minutes or something like that, and we're just like, oh, this is going to be perfect. So the
social media game is doing well on Longbox's.
Oh yeah, definitely, because Kyle knows what he's doing with that.
Nice.
I have to get into that. Well, then again, I'm also managing like 15 different shows. Because Pat's like, I don't have a Twitter account, and I'm not going to touch it. So I'm like, all right, I got life with shit. And then my co-host, Anna, for Be Horrorcast, she's like, can't do it. And I'm like, fuck, okay, I got that one. And luckily, Eric, hopefully he's still running the SAS one because I don't have the login for that.
I believe he is. He does like the news stories and stuff.
Yeah, so I was all like, all right, cool, that one's taken care of, but everything else I do.
Or maybe it's for the network.
But yeah, all that kind of stuff. I'm not very good with Twitter. I'm trying to get better with Twitter, but I don't know.
Twitter.
But also,
Twitter. What if the dude at the beginning of Jurassic Park yelled out Twitter instead of shooter?
Everyone's all Instagramming and shit.
Twitter.
He's like, He's like, oh, what are you? I'm gonna go ahead and tweet this, and then right next to him is the raptor who's tweeting it, like before him, and he's just like, clever girl. Hashtag.
Yeah. Right before the raptor attacks it.
Yeah, raptor just comes next to us. Hashtag, you're gonna get eaten. I'm gonna maul your face.
It's still like a clever girl, but it's because he like a raptor put him on blast on like 20 something. It's just like rather than like showing him say clever girl, it like points to a phone and it shows what the raptor did. And you just hear the voiceover of clever girl.
Yeah.
And then
so this
the raptors had those crazy high pitched screams. Remember that? They're like
what is it?
It was like so nasal, like like.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, because it had that like that cry too, where they would just be like, oh yeah. It almost sounds like a walrus kind of thing, but it's like a high pitched walrus. Like that's how they communicate. And then when they're like attacking, it was just that like. And like really high pitch. We're not doing it, Justin. I'm pretty sure Matthew's trying to find the the track for it right
You are
now.
absolutely correct. We are not doing it correct.
We're not doing it justice. But while Matthew finds out, the one thing I found out this week is that Kevin Smith is writing another Jay and Silent Bob movie, Jay and Silent Bob reboot, and basically they're going after pretty much another tongue-in-cheek kind of movie about Jay and Silent Bob, but they're going after the people who are trying to remake now the Blunt Man and Chronic movie.
Okay.
So I'm all like, okay, that's kind of funny because we're getting so many reboots and everything like that. So I'm kind of interesting to see where this goes because I'm just like, whatever. I like Kevin Smith and I. Oh, here we go.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to interrupt Steve and do
no, you're perfect.
Velociraptor sound.
Gives me a chance to find the bottle cap opener.
Oh, I've got one in my pocket.
Yeah.
It's like a sliding door. This is literally just running through them all. Take your pick. Which one would you want to use? Oh, wait. Don't worry. We've got 630 of them for you to choose from.
Are you serious?
No, it's just... The video is like 1:34.
Oh, jeez. Just every raptor cry throughout the entire thing.
Dude, you can find so much stuff on YouTube. It's ridiculous.
The YouTube.
Oh, yeah, we do need a theme. We need a... Eric's in the chat room right now, and he just was like, hey, we need a theme song for Cock Talk.
Cock Talk.
When we do that. Cock Talk.
Damn, we were doing Cock Talk, man.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, well, it is official. My brother is going tomorrow, so it looks like I will be buying a ticket.
Okay, I think we're gonna try to crash that as well. I might get a few other people that might be interested in it, but we'll talk about that when we talk about things to do in the Valley.
The Valley of the Sun.
But anyways, let's talk about one of the biggest things that happened on Sunday was the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl!
Now, Matthew's going to know more about it than me. We'll probably talk about some of the highlights of commercials and movie trailers and things that dropped for advertisement. But yeah, so Falcons did not do well, which really sucked because the fact that every time I kept checking my Facebook, because I didn't watch the game, my family, my mom and dad, they were having issues with another person of the family. So I was like, you know what, I don't want to go in that drama. And me, instead of like hooking up something just to watch basic cable, I was all like, fuck it. Unsolved Mysteries Marathon.
I'm sure if you really wanted to watch it, you could have went to an establishment or something to watch it.
I could have. Actually, no, I ended up watching The Jungle Book.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Live action Jungle Book. The only thing I will say about this, did enjoy the movie, but this is Toby's favorite fucking movie. Toby literally sat on the floor and watched it.
Nice.
Like, he was just like, and then he would like get up and like be like, oh, let's go. Oh. I'm starting to believe that he's starting to think that he was. Now, I kept pronouncing the Panther's name wrong. It's Bagheera?
Sure.
Oh, you don't? No, the Black Panther in
Uh,
Civil War. No.
Bagheera, sure.
It was okay. I wasn't.
What were you pronouncing
I
it?
thought it was Bagheera because that's what I kept hearing, and then everyone's like, "No, it's Bagheera." And I'm like, "Okay, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't know."
You know, I enjoyed the Jungle Book, and we're getting off topic, but you know that's what we do here. I enjoy the Jungle Book, but I never was like, oh, I can name you all the characters from it. I mean, I know Mowgli and Baloo, and King Louie,
Shere
Khan, the snake. I don't know.
That was Khan.
Oh, it was
Shere
Khan.
Khan. Yeah.
What's
But,
the tiger?
no, the tiger was Shere Khan. No, his it was
Ka?
Ka. Yeah, Shere Khan. Oh, fuck, was that Albus? Fuck, who played?
Albus Dumbledore.
Yeah, Albus Dumbledore. Mowgli, I'm going to eat you.
Is that his name, Albus Dumbledore? I don't know. Whatever.
That's the wizard's name. I don't know who the man from Luther.
I
I can never get his first name.
Edra
right.
Al. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I think he was Shere Khan in the movie.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, movie was good.
Yeah,
we saw it
movie
in
was good.
theater.
But, yeah.
Theaters. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't want to dive too much. I just was like very surprised with Toby. So I think next time I put it on, I'm just gonna like get a video of him just watching this thing
There
because
you
he
go.
was literally just all like.
Where'd you watch it on?
I just watched it on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, cool. All right.
And also finally got to check out The Visit.
Oh yeah. Well, we got that. In the notes.
We can talk about
So,
that. But, yeah,
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. So,
yeah. If you really want to watch it, you could have went somewhere. But
exactly.
the Falcons did play good, man. They played good the first half.
Mm-hmm.
After their first half, they went to shit. They had the game.
Yes.
They had the game, and rather than running the ball like they should have done, they ended up throwing it, and it cost them the game, and the Patriots came back, and Edelman, number 11 on the Patriots, did this one catch that was completely insane.
Was that the one where everyone like dogpiled on him?
Yeah,
and
the ball didn't hit the ground at
it was
all.
just like boom, boom, boom. Like it looked like it. Now I could be wrong because I only saw the video once, but it like bounced off someone's like shoe.
I think it bounced off him, like he was going to catch it.
Okay, yeah, but it was
and
just
then
like yeah.
there was just so much movement and stuff. But the fact that he was so close to the ground and able to see, like that had to happen so fast, like your reflexes. That's insane.
Yeah.
That was rad. So, I mean, Patriots came back. I did not want them to win. I wanted the Falcons to win. It's bittersweet, but that's how it fucking happened.
Yeah, because me going through Facebook was literally all like, "Oh, Falcons are doing well. This is awesome," and I kept checking them, and then all of a sudden I was just all like, the next day everyone's all like,
It's the fucking Patriots, man. It's Tom Brady. Like,
well, what's it called? Predicted. Did you see that thing?
what?
How the Simpsons have predicted like 20 years of like shit that's happened.
Mm.
So it was like the Donald Trump thing becoming president. Like they made a joke about it, but theirs was for 2000 and his is 2017. Hi.
Hello.
Put myself on mute there. And then like that, the Falcons versus the Patriots for Super Bowl, and the Patriots won, kind of thing. So it's like it's kind of crazy where it's all like shit. I'm like I wish they put Simpsons on Netflix or something. I know they won't, but fuck, I would love to binge watch so many of their old episodes for that. Okay, so that was kind of like it was a weird game because it was like Falcons are winning, yay, and then it was like holy shit, this happened. But let's try to talk about some of the. Now I didn't see a lot of the ads. I saw a lot of the movie trailers, and also surprisingly, Netflix trailer.
Netflix trailer for what?
Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
Season 2.
So I thought the commercials were weak as fuck this year, dude.
That's what I keep hearing. Like it's like the movie trailers are good because you're like, okay, they're showing me shit that I haven't seen before yet, and it's a longer extension. So I think movie trailers dropping during the Super Bowl advertisement is a great idea and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm trying to remember when like the last time it was really good fucking like commercials.
Last year it was awesome. They had a lot of funny ones. This year there were very few funny where I was laughing out loud. They were just weak. Like I don't think there was a Doritos commercial.
Really? Doritos is usually like the big like front runner. It's usually them, GoDaddy, and like Career Builder, I think, are like the top 3. I would say. About maybe Mountain Dew too is in there. But Mountain Dew hasn't. As soon as they did that baby monkey, whatever the fuck that thing was,
puppy monkey baby.
Yeah, puppy monkey baby. That
puppy monkey baby.
Where you're just all like, why did you make this in a lab? Burn it with fire. Get it. Mountain Dew.
I actually really enjoyed that puppy monkey.
Oh, okay. Everyone else was all kind of like, Mountain Dew.
Man, I might just chill tonight. Puppy monkey baby. 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 Puppy monkey
Oh
baby.
shit.
Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby.
Oh shit.
Monkey baby.
Mountain Dew Kickstart. Do.
I will say this hasn't hurt them. Mountain Dew, obviously, their Kickstarter thing are because
Kickstart? Oh,
they
that's
Kickstart
good.
their energy drink because they're still selling those or whatnot. The only thing I had a problem with that, I was like, okay, puppy, monkey, baby, but you really gave us the raw deal with the baby.
Or what?
It's like the legs of
the
it, so you're
diaper
like
and
with the
legs.
diaper, and you're like, oh, I gotta clean this shit up every day. Fuck that. Like I'm like the monkey, I'm like, yeah, because you can grab onto shit, and then the dog can be all like, I'm a dog and not a monkey, so I can bite your face off, but I'm probably not going to do that because I'm a dog, and
Right.
dogs only do that if they're like dog, cage fighting kind of shit. So you're like, all right, I can feel it, but then the baby's just all like, fuck you, right?
Dogs don't bite people in the face unless they're doing dog cage fighting.
Yeah, sure.
Nice, man.
I'm not a vet, but
No, you are not a vet, dude. You are far from a vet.
I'm not a vet, but I've seen a lot of them on TV, and I think I could do it.
You're not a veterinarian, nor are you a military veteran.
Yeah, none of the two.
You are Steve.
I'm so far from that. But let's talk about some of the cool trailers. Now, they did release a new Transformers trailer. I don't know if you've
Just
seen.
found a transformer.
Wow, which is Christopher Walken apparently is in the thing. It's I hate it because I'm all like, I know I'm gonna go see it,
Right.
and I know I'm just gonna be like, why did I do this? And then it's all like, I'm not doing it again. And I'm all like, all right, no, Anthony Hopkins is in it.
I know. I saw him.
was like,
I saw him in it too.
Fuck, that was like when they put like what's his face, Kelsey Grammer in one of them.
Mm.
And you're like, oh fuck. So yeah, I'll probably be seeing that. I'll probably see it with my brother, and then maybe we'll just do like a fucking just like
Random
episode
episode.
of something. Of
There you go.
Talking about it because we got pissed off. I think with the last one where it's all like everything has been destroyed, but I'm gonna fly up into space. And like, wait, you could fly up into space at any fucking moment,
Yeah.
and you decide to do it 2 hours and 45 minutes later? Fuck you, Prime. Fuck you.
I wanted to be down here with my people.
Yeah,
Your people?
that's right. Autobots find you all as slaves.
Yeah.
What?
I'm human.
Yeah.
You're a fucking truck. Oh, yeah. Now you're a transformer. You're an Autobot, motherfucker.
Sam Witwicky. He's not even here.
Yeah. Stop watching Game of Thrones. Winter is coming.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Go to the moon.
Yeah, go fucking do something with your life.
Wasn't it on the dark side of the moon or some shit where they
Yeah,
had
that was
that
like
base and stuff?
Yeah, it was like
Or was it a planet?
I don't know anymore. I can't remember. I literally own 2 Transformer movies.
1
Yeah, 1 and 2.
and 2.
And 3, I was so upset with because in the very beginning of that movie, they started killing off a shit ton of the Autobots.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And like some of my favorite ones.
I mean,
like,
they're just robots in disguise.
Yeah, but they have hearts.
Do they, though?
Yeah.
Filled with fucking Transformer oil.
Whatever. I'm Optimus Prime. I can do what I want. Oh, wait, I should probably find it.
Optimus to get the fuck out of here right now. You can fly.
I am Optimus Prime.
Holy shit.
Come with me, Matthew.
Where?
Let's get Fro Life.
For life, where?
I don't know.
What? Wait.
Prime, where are you?
Are we in a cave right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good. Hello?
Hi.
I am Optimus Prime.
My name's Matthew. Are you my daddy?
Oh, Matthew, where are
I'm right in front of you, motherfucker.
you? I failed you again, Lord Megatron.
Oh, that was Starscream?
That was Starscream, and then I got my, what's his name? Yeah, Megatron. Oh, Fro Life, where are you?
You'll never find me.
I can hear your music a mile away.
I'll never tell.
He's over here. Starscream, you failed me again.
Starscream, you little bitch. Fucking turning me in. I'm out of here. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
You heard it. Oh, shit, I can't win a joke. I haven't done the. Yeah, I'll turn that off now. Yeah, no, I haven't done Decepticon voices in a while.
Yeah, apparently. That was 3 minutes of my life I'm never getting back.
I realized there was a lot.
Oh! Look at me. I'm shooting you daggers. Just kidding. Touch my hand.
Do you know? I told you about that. I have
What?
a woman at work where I do that now.
Oh, you got a lady at work?
She's
No.
40 and has diabetes, but
What do? You do voices for her?
no, she does the like every single
Oh,
time
touch my hand?
she's all like, touch my hand.
Nice.
So you're catching on. You're big. You're big in Fiji.
Touch your hand, and then she grabs your junk.
Yeah.
Touch my hand. Grab.
Actually, so
Oh,
my
it's happened.
I didn't talk about that. Shit,
no.
I totally forgot. Yeah, so my sister, I'm on her show, few and far between, so every time they've had their show, they always do the awkward moment of the week,
Okay.
and I never have an awkward moment. So I finally had one. I've had a couple throughout like a few times, and like she's like, "Oh, we're not doing a show this week." I'm like, "Damn it!" kind of thing. So the one that happened was I was talking to somebody at work, asking like a question or whatnot, and the woman I was talking about came by and flicked me in the butt.
Okay.
And I thought it was somebody else. I'm looking like, what the heck? And I see her walk off. I'm like, hey. Now, I didn't realize that I was the only male in that section, so it's all women.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I'm just not a piece of meat for you ladies or whatnot. Not realizing that most of the people around me know and know my humor, but we had 2 new people moved in that area that don't know me.
Okay.
So that coming out, and then all of a sudden I turned around, and one of the new people were like, wait, what did you say? And I'm all like, I was just telling someone else that I'm not a piece of meat for the... I'm going to go back to work now.
Did you just tell her I was just joking?
Yeah, I was all like, oh, no, it's just so...
Did you say, hey, what's up? What's your name? I'm Steven? Or I'm Steve?
I did not do that. Because
You didn't introduce yourself?
I don't have...
What the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me?
I'm very bad at this stuff.
Dude, that's like your place of work.
Yeah, I know.
Just be like, hey, what up? And then you may not ever see him again. But, I mean, you work in a big
No,
building.
I will see them again because they're literally like the row next to mine.
Oh, then you're even more of a dick not to say hi. Are you kidding me? It's in your general vicinity.
First off, I've made the effort of every night when I go to leave, I say goodbye to everybody now.
Okay, that's chill.
So I do that. I mean, some people leave before I do, but anybody else, if I'm leaving before them, I'm like, oh, you like today, I was like, you ladies have a wonderful weekend,
Right.
and I'll see you Monday. And on my merry way.
There you go.
But,
Well,
yeah.
still introduce yourself. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm very bad at stuff. I can't, okay,
Would
first
you
off.
say you're socially awkward? Ooh.
Oh, I am very socially awkward, actually, unless I have courage.
AKA booze.
Bring it all the way back to the Super Bowl commercials ads. Okay, so we had a new...
Bringing it back to you not being a polite gentleman, introducing yourself to new employees that sit in your row area that you see on a continual basis pretty much every day of your life because you work there. You're going to have to learn their name. I guarantee they probably know your name. They're like, oh, that's Steven, the guy that thinks that he's a piece of meat. You know I'm right.
They're like, I don't see a piece of meat. I just see fat.
I don't see a piece of meat. I just see a person.
Oh.
I just see a human being. I'm just kidding.
God, man. I don't think you're fro life.
Oh!
Dick life now.
Hashtag dick life.
Hashtag dick life. No, just kidding. Super Bowl commercials. Oh, yeah, so new Guardians of the Galaxy trailer came out. Looks like new characters are joining the team.
Yeah, Mantis. Shit. What's his face? Fucking dude.
Oh, yeah. He has a bigger mohawk this time around, it looks like, too.
I know. What's his name?
Oh, my God, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's joining up. I like the one scene where it's like, welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, no, yeah, he's all like, what did he say? He said, welcome to the freaking Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, that's right.
But he didn't say freaking.
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
I'm Groot.
Yeah.
I'm Groot.
Yeah, that is...
I'm so pumped.
I swear, when that pop vinyl comes out, I'm all over that shit.
I'm so pumped about that, dude.
That's Baby Groot is just fantastic in that.
Baby Groot.
Then we had, we said the...
Oh, and Drax at the end. I tried to warn them.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. Watch! I tried. I love
It was so delayed, though.
Oh, my God. Oh, Batista in that role.
Batista.
Yeah, it's just fucking amazing.
Yeah, he does a
Like,
great job.
He does a great job. So
Oh, yeah. Yandu.
speaking of-
Yandu. Thank you, Eric. Eric with the assist. Yandu.
yeah, Yandu. Speaking of him, do you think with Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yandu, maybe. Yandu. Maybe saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Go
Wait,
ahead.
hold on. I'm trying to think.
Yandu. Yandu.
Yes, Yondu. I think it's pronounced Yondu because I remember he was like, Yondu, you keep bringing that up that these guys would eat me, you know. Music that's playing with it already. I'm liking the track.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, all right, cool. I can't wait for Volume 2 to come
It's
out.
gonna be rad.
It's gonna be rad.
Gotta snatch that Mondo variant. But
Oh fuck, dude.
I missed the last one. I didn't get it.
I know.
It's all right.
I should have picked up Guardians of the Galaxy when it came out. They had a special edition one at Best Buy that came with the cassette tape,
Oh, nice.
and I was like, damn it. I'm like, I don't have anywhere to play it. Hooked on a feeling. I believe it. And you're in love with me. Oh.
For sure.
Yeah, so there was that, and then also, of course, this one I was very intrigued about, and I think we're all fucking intrigued about. Biggest problem I think we all have is like, no, last one came out in July. Last season came out in July. You're telling us we have to wait till October? What? That's right. Stranger Things Season 2 dropped a trailer, teaser trailer, and they're...
It was awesome.
It was amazing. It was awesome. I was just like, oh my god. Then I just sent this video.
Halloween.
I sent a video over to Matthew and Eric talking about the Stranger Thing a little bit from Jessica Jobots on the
Jessica Chobot.
on the Nerdist News. Was talked a little bit about the stuff that was in the Entertainment Weekly magazine that came out this week, and a couple of new stuff. It looks like some cool things are coming our way, and I'm just all like, so on board. I'm okay with the delay. I was kind of excited because I was like, I thought Stranger Thing would be like, oh, this is my early birthday present because it came out like July 27th, I think, last year.
Right.
And I was just like, yes, kind of thing.
Right.
Now I'm just kind of like, oh, you took that away from me, you bastards.
It's fine. I mean, we're getting it this year. Just
Yeah,
gotta wait
no,
till October. And
yeah.
time will go by. Tale as old as time. We'll go by quickly, and we'll have some more Stranger Things in our lives.
So I think they got 2 extra episodes this season, I think.
What is it, 12?
Yeah. Oh, no, I think their last season was 8.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
so
then
it's 10?
I think they got 10 this year. I could be wrong on that one, though. I'm trying to remember. I think I saw that or whatnot. And then also, of course, what was the other trailer that dropped that I was like... Oh, that's right. I don't know if it dropped during the Super Bowl, but I did see it online. But Iron Fist.
Iron Fist did drop during the Super Bowl.
So that's already...
No, wait. No, it didn't.
No, it didn't? Okay. But anyways, we got the trailer for that. I don't know if you got the chance to see it or whatnot, but it looks like you said, the Last Defender, we're getting that. So that comes out March 17th, I think. So already we're building up to that, and I think this fall is Defenders. So I'm just like, all right, cool. So
yeah, I was at Barnes & Noble a couple weeks ago, and there was an Entertainment Weekly that had a Defenders article about it in there.
Yeah.
Going through like who Iron Fist is and Jessica Jones and all that stuff.
So I'm looking forward to this. It looks like my biggest thing that I'm looking forward to is I can't wait to see Luke Cage and Danny meet, and then how they become like the best of fucking friends.
Danny is Iron Fist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're just like Danny. Oh fuck, I'm trying to remember his actual. Starts with an R. His last name.
Renfro. Danny Renfro.
Danny Renfro. No. He's like Fro Live.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a character I think you're probably going to enjoy the most.
Who, Iron Fist?
Yeah, because he's literally very laid back.
Okay.
Just kind of like just kind of like this Zen kind of person, like nothing really bothered. And then you have like somebody like Luke Cage, who's very just like. I mean, they protected him a little bit different in the Netflix series, but he's a guy who's just like very kind of like, oh, lets the emotions get the best of him, stuff like that. And just how these two became like best friends and started their own like kind of superhero thing. You're just kind of like. I can't wait to see how they do this with the Netflix series, so it's going to be very, very interesting. I mean, fuck, they did it well with Jessica Jones and him, so I'm just like, you guys know what you're doing. Right. I'm not worried about it. I just can't wait to see like that kind of like him just going like, you and me are going to be good friends kind of thing. And Daredevil was like, I can't see what's going on. What? But that was the picture I think they had at Entertainment Weekly, where it's like everyone's looking and you have him and he's like, "Hey guys, what are we looking at?" Like,
Jeez.
I'm like, "Oh man."
Oh, Matt Murdock. You crazy.
Which I didn't
SOB.
realize I'm wearing my Daredevil shirt.
You are.
Today. The Man Without Fear.
So, speaking of TV shows and things like that,
Yes.
FX, Legion, have you heard about this?
I have heard about it.
So
has it premiered yet or no?
Yeah, it premiered on the 8th, so that was
Okay.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Um,
Did you watch it or no?
No, I didn't. I believe I have it recorded. But involved with the X-Men, because the
Yes.
O in Legion is the X-Men
Yes,
logo.
yes. This is supposed to be, I believe this is supposed to be like their kind of take on an X-Men series. Now, I
Okay.
don't know if this is supposed to be happening before X-Men, during X-Men, after X-Men.
Okay.
I know there is a comic book series called Legion,
I heard about that.
but I don't think I've ever checked it out, but it is trying to put a new twist on mutants, basically.
Okay.
So I'm very intrigued. I saw some previews. Now, who's in this? Because one person looks very familiar.
I couldn't tell you that.
I wasn't sure. I kept
I just had it
seeing-
set up to record.
Okay, but yeah, I don't have the FXX, so I was like, I do want to check that out. So I don't know. Cable might be coming back to me at some time.
Again, dude, I think there's ways that you can watch this stuff. You just got to find the right avenue to do it.
I know. I just want to pay for cable, and just deal with it on a. No, I'm just not gonna do. Yeah. I kind of figure. I probably just have to be like, hey, yes, Aubrey Plaza.
Oh,
From
word.
Parks and Recs. Yes, that's what I thought.
Okay.
So honestly,
Nice.
I'd watch anything with her in it.
Yeah, she's a pretty one.
No, she's pretty because she's funny and
And what?
another future wife I'll never have.
Oh, we were talking about Megan Fox at work today. We're talking about New Girl.
Oh yeah, she's on. You were talking about yes.
Megan Fox is on there, and then we were talking about her thumbs and all that stuff. But then we were talking about, and Eric will know this one, so Eric, please let me know who the actress is, because I don't. But Cece, that plays Cece on the show.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yeah,
dropped
she's
it, Gordon.
both of them are, and Zoe Deschanel, she's one of my girls as well. But I was like, I'd definitely take Cece over
No, I would
over
too.
Megan Fox.
I would too. No, I remember. Yeah, CC, I would take over probably those two. Yeah, she's. Fuck. I'm like, I gotta go watch some New Girl tonight.
Oh, it's so good. Winston's becoming one of my favorite characters on
I've
that
always
show.
loved Winston though, especially though. I'm trying to remember what seasons I saw, but I remember when he got the cat.
Mm-hmm.
And he found the woman cat who belonged to him. It was just like that
Yeah.
weird, like, it's like,
Him and Ferguson, they're like,
Ferguson, that was his name. Oh, so good.
and now he's got Nassim Perdrat, or what? She was on SNL, but she's his like girl now.
Oh,
He's
okay.
got, like, yeah, it's great, dude. They're awesome.
That's pretty cool. What else is there? I'm trying to think. So I think that wraps up pretty much everything I knew of from the Super Bowl and what's coming out pretty much this year. Get everyone caught up. But actually, honestly, I think it's going to be time for a break.
Okay.
So this break is going to be brought to you by Amazon.com. You go to the Sasquatch.net, click on that Amazon banner, and shop like you normally do. We'll get a little taste if you do. And plus, if you guys have Prime and you want to get those Valentine gifts in, I'm pretty sure Prime can do it in 2 days, but you have to do it very, very quick.
Right.
But Matthew, let's lay down some tracks, and then we'll be back.
Yeah, don't sit on that. Yeah, that's right, man. Valentine's Day is next week. And you doing that lobster tail?
Maybe.
You about to get your dick sucked, dude.
Probably not. Probably not. Unless I become very, very close.
Dude, you're doing a lobster. You're doing surf and turf. Like, what the? Man, I'm just saying. Oh, shit, are we still on right now?
Yeah, you haven't said.
Just kidding. Alright.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Ding, ding.
You like to hang out, but I don't leave the house 'cause I can't. I've been taking these pills, but I still got a couple of trails that I couldn't shake. Inside or out, you know where to find me. Don't fear me now, put that behind me. I can hear you, what can I see? You, if I can touch you, is that enough to make my love house, cause I can't. I've been taking these pills, but I still got a couple of tails that I couldn't shake. Inside or out, you know where to find me. Don't fear me now, put that behind me. No right, no wrong, at least I'm trying. When I am gone, ain't no more crying.
We danced naked outside of your bathroom until our bare feet sweat tracks on the tile. As you came, you moaned about loving them. Such convenience and regret after the fact. While our hitched breaths trip on false moves, we both know we'll be right here again. So by now I know where the door is. I wait outside till you call me back in. Future love, don't fall apart. Future love, don't fall apart. We perched on the milk of new trees as we clung to our warm faded love.
want to thank you all for hanging out with us during the break. Thank you, Matthew, for giving us some tunage.
You are welcome.
And we are back.
That fade out, though.
Yeah. We're becoming an NPR show.
All right, man. So you've eaten a Wendy's before, right?
Yes. Oh, I saw this. I didn't get a chance to look at all of it, but I did see what Wendy's started hitting back.
Yeah, on Twitter, man. So Wendy's on Twitter, they're pretty entertaining. So people tweet them, and they have these like snarky-ass responses. It's pretty great. So @_Ink Snowflake writes, at Wendy's, where can you find me the nearest McDonald's? Like, what? How are you going to go and ask Wendy's that on Twitter? How are you going to ask them, huh? That's a direct competitor. That's not nice. It's not nice. And what did Wendy's write back with? Picture of a fucking trash can.
Picture of a fucking trash can. I thought it was great.
Well, there's a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
Our beef is way too cold to ever be frozen. Picture of it looks like a double stack.
Mm-hmm.
Dude right back. NH Rad. Your beef is frozen. We all know it. Y'all know we laugh at your slogan, never fresh, never frozen, right? Like, you're really a joke. So Wendy's writes back. Sorry to hear you think that. But you're wrong. We've never used we've only ever used fresh beef since we were founded in 1969.
Damn.
Thuggy D, that's what he's going by. Responds. So you deliver it raw on a hot truck? Question mark. Are you following me right now?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to read?
Oh, you want me to take this one? So Wendy writes back with @NHRide. Where do you store cold things that aren't frozen?
Y'all should give up. McDonald's got you guys beat with that dope ass breakfast.
You don't have to bring them into this just because you forgot refrigerators existed for a second there.
Oh, so the Wendy's slapped him in the face with the refrigerator comment.
Wendy's versus Burger King is number 3. So Wendy's hits back with, there's 4 for $4 meals, a tray full of mouth-filled glory, they say.
Yep, it's got a picture of a little, looks like bacon cheeseburger, some fries, a drink, and some chicken nuggets.
And now this is posted, I believe, by Burger King, and Burger King hits back with 5 for $4 because 5 is better than 4.
Somebody writes, at Wendy's, what are you firing back? Wendy's writes back, edible food. That's good.
Shit.
At Wendy's, my friend wants to go McDonald's. What should I tell him? Writes back to it's SheX1C. Find nude friends. New friends, not nude friends. Find new friends.
I'm like,
find nude friends.
I'm liking Matthew's Twitter response for Wendy's. It's all like always, never frozen, always fresh. You know.
Yeah.
And then it's all like send nudes.
Waiting for the Wendy's roast to happen to me. At Jason_UX. Turn your hat around. You aren't Bert Simpson, and it's 1997. Anyway, so it's Wendy's is having fun on Twitter. I'm sure they're getting more followers. This stuff that got released is probably going to skyrocket their number of follows on the Twitter sphere. But you had briefly mentioned that you watched The Visit.
Yes. If you want to hear well, we gotta just be pimping another show, but not another B Horrorcast. We did give my thoughts and my co-host's thoughts, Anna, what we thought of the movie and everything like that. But yes, I did watch it.
So people can log on to that to hear the more in-depth stuff. Just give me your quick thoughts, because I watched it too. So.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we can go back and forth then and stuff like that. So this was basically M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan, a ding dong.
I usually call him that.
That's what I call him.
Yeah, that's what I always call him. Especially if you listen to old episodes of Four-Eyed Critics, if you can find them. Holy shit, do I rip this man a new one. But this was like his big boom. I'm back. I'm ready. Let's do this. And then he had the movie that just came out recently, Split.
Split, right.
So this was his big bet. Because the last film I remember him doing, directing and writing everything, was, I believe, Last Airbender.
Oh, The Last Airbender. Okay.
And then this was his I'm returning back to my roots. I'm returning back to like my horror thriller kind of shit.
The shit I do.
You know, so he came back with this, The Visit, and it's very interesting. I will say this: the person who described this movie to me did a horrible fucking job.
Oh, really?
Because after watching it, I'm all like, oh, this makes more sense than what he was telling me. So, and not to bash him, because, I mean, bash him or anything like that, but it's like you do have to see it to be like, okay, now I can kind of figure it out. I think most likely if you only see it once and you try to describe it to somebody, you're probably going to be like, well, it was this, and then this happened. So,
So what are your thoughts, man?
Okay, my thoughts. Okay, the two actors, the actress and the actor who played the grandpa and grandma, fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, they did.
They did some shit that I was just like, okay, boom. But yeah, so this is a question I wanted to pose to you because I asked my co-host this. At what point, if you were one of these kids, at what point do you go, fuck this, I'm getting the fuck out of here? Moment.
I would have done that pretty early on.
Okay.
Like when I was under the house and like when they were playing hide and seek.
That's what I said.
I would have been like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, no, I'm like, and when she comes out, she's just like, I'm getting ready to cook dinner. Like,
and then she goes walking up and her butt's just hanging out of her skirt, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
Like, no, I'm out.
Me, I was out. My co-host said, she said when she asked her to get in the oven and clean it, she was like,
yeah, that was creepy.
Like the first time, she was all like, yeah, I'd be out of that one. So I was like, yeah, me was the floorboard thing. Now, there was some good shocks and good moments. Now, of course, if you haven't seen The Visit, I don't want to spoil it for you. It does have a pretty good twist. But there are some stuff in there where I'm like, well, there's a lot of throwaway shit. But there is one part that I think freaked me out the most. Mm-hmm. And it's a very quick scene.
Okay.
Now, there's a lot of creepy, eerie moments in that movie where you're just like, holy shit. Like the part like where they set the camera up finally, and she just literally is all like, and just like grabs it, and then you see her grab a knife and go up the stairs and just leave it by the stairs while she's like banging on the door kind of shit.
Yeah.
The thing that freaked me out the most when they're trying to escape, when shit finally hits the fan, they're about to run out the back door, and they open the door, and you see the neighbor just hanging from the tree. Literally, I would say it's probably like 2 seconds. It's probably might even be less than that, but literally like a quick and they just shut the guy grabs the door and shuts it. You're like I was just like, holy fuck, they do not care, because it's literally just swinging in the back, and it's not like anything's fenced off because this is like wooded area. I think they live on a farm, and that thing is just swinging. You're just like, oh, fuck, get the fuck out of there, kind of thing.
The thing that kind of confused me was, okay, so these people are in this house, so then we learn what happened to them and who these people are.
Yes.
And the two random people that came to visit them. So when we saw what we saw down in the basement.
Yes.
I mean, it looked like it was pretty old.
Yeah,
And so the two neighbors that show up, one's like, hey, we haven't seen him in a while. Okay, I guess I can justify that. Mm-hmm. The next one was the neighbor that was like, that comes over like on a semi-regular basis.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't know. I can't gauge how long they've been there. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I know what you mean, because it is during like kind of like the winter. So you're thinking if they did get murdered, you throw the bodies in the basement in a dumpster. They're probably not going to rot super fast because it is cold down there.
They look haggard as fuck, dude.
No, they look haggard as fuck. But what I'm saying is like the decomposition. So you can't really gauge like
decomposition. Okay.
Like how long
decomposing. I'm sorry.
Decomposing. You can't vary like how long they've been there. But that's the thing that threw me off. It's like you had the first neighbor that showed up, but if you remember, the first guy who shows up is talking just to the kids.
Right.
He's like, "Is your grandparents here?" And they're like, I think they're busy right now or whatnot. He's like, all right, I'll come back. And then you don't see them again.
So they never even saw the new
people. So they didn't see the new people. The one woman comes by, doesn't see them, and then when she comes by the second time, they're talking to her.
Right.
So at that point, I'm like, well, these are your neighbors, and these are...
but we don't hear what they're talking about outside. They could have been like, hey, no, we're like relatives or something. Like, follow us over here.
I understand that. But that there is some... That's what I'm saying. Like, the movie's... It's pretty good, but there are some... things in there where I'm just like, I have to poke holes in your theory here.
All in all, did you like it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'll put it this way: everyone who acted in it, everyone who did stuff, I thought it was great. I really felt that Midnight's idea of using basically like the oh shit, what do they call them? Handycams, like kind
Yeah.
of films. I thought that was kind of a unique way to do it. It showed reasoning to have two cameras. One kid had one, she had one, making a documentary. So you kind of built off of that, which I thought was good. But I really thought his writing was kind of weak, like story planning and stuff like that. So I mean, like I enjoyed it, but I don't think I would ever watch it again, kind of thing.
Right.
Which is a lot of his movies, I feel. Like I haven't felt the need to go back and watch, and they're all on HBO right now. And I don't feel the need to go back and watch like The Sixth Sense, and I don't think I've seen The Sixth Sense since I saw it in theaters.
I didn't think it was bad. I enjoyed watching it. I don't know if I'll go back to it. I thought the kids did a good job.
Yeah.
The two adult actors did a good job. I did enjoy that Katherine Hahn was in it. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
At the start of the movie, I was like, oh, she's in that? All right, cool.
Yeah, it was very weird when I did see her because I'm all like, okay, I know her. What do I know her from?
Yeah.
And then right off the bat, like, my co-host is going through the IMDb going like, this person, I'm like, never seen that movie, didn't see that. And then she hits Parks and Recs. I'm like, fuck, okay, there we go. Yes, know who it is.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I thought that was cool. I would say people watch it. Just give it a shot.
No, I think if you watch it, you'll probably enjoy it. I think my parents would probably like it.
Yeah.
Like but like me, I don't know. Midnight kind of like burned me pretty bad with The Village, so I'm just kind of like.
Yeah, but you know what? It's one of those things.
But
you always want to see his movies.
But again, yes, I do want to go out and see Split right now and stuff like that.
I would like to see Split.
And I'm very intrigued with his bare bones outline right now of Unbreakable 2.
We talked about it last week, but I had recently watched Unbreakable for the first time, so that'd be interesting.
So yeah, I mean, like I'm not saying like it's really horrible and bad and stuff. I guess I just have a huge burn because now that I think of it, I'm like, yeah, I think the only movie I haven't watched maybe of his is probably The Happening.
Oh, I watched The Happening.
But I want to watch The Happening just because
it's the one with Mark Wahlberg and Zooey Deschanel, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just because he has this line in it where this woman's all like, "You're trying to kill me. You're trying to steal myself." He's like, "What? No, I'm not trying to hurt you. What? No." Just that, I'm just like, I gotta see that. Just his acting and what's his face is also in it too. That you're like, what the fuck? Was it John Leguizamo?
John Leguizamo? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's in The Happening, I believe.
John Leguizamo.
So, but yeah, no, I would say if you have HBO Go right now, go ahead and check it out. Like all of his movies.
If you have HBO, go watch it.
Yeah, go watch it. Oh,
you just picked up on that?
Yeah. I'm catching up, dude.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's a slow start. And also, Lady in the Water, I didn't see.
Oh, I saw that too. I think I've seen all of his except for his Split.
But I did. There was a.
I didn't see the Airbender, but that's right.
Yeah, watch if you're ever gonna watch it, watch the animated series. I just realized there was a reference to Lady in the Water in The Visit.
Was there?
Yeah, the woman starts talking about when she goes to interview the grandma.
Yeah.
I just so forgot that we did not talk about this on Be Horrorcast now. She sits down and she's talking to the grandma and she's like, oh, well, there's these people and stuff like that and there's these creatures that come after them and stuff. And she's literally just talking about, I believe, the actions that happen in Lady in the Water where, again, didn't see it, but I was all, I knew, like, the premise of the movie. So I was like, I thought that was kind of like, okay, you're kind of tying, like, that's the first time I saw him, quote unquote, kind of tie his universe together. I could be wrong and haven't really thought about his stuff. But fuck, you know what? I'm probably gonna go back and watch it now and be like, but yeah, I think there was a reference to Lady in the Water in that movie, if I'm not mistaken now. So if I'm wrong, let me know. Don't quote me. I'm so excited about one news that I heard that I'm gonna have to talk about in the Horrorcast though. Talking about the new Halloween movie.
Nice. What about it?
So John Carpenter's back.
Okay, I did hear that.
He's coming back, and this Halloween movie is not a reboot, not a remake. It is going to be basically Halloween 3. Because the original Halloween 3 was Season of the Witch, which if you literally just called it Season of the Witch, fantastic fucking movie for that time period. Like, yeah, it's a B horror movie and everything like that, but just because you put Halloween on it and you try to include it in the Mike Myers realm, and Mike Myers is not even in this fucking film, you're just kind of like, what the fuck am I watching? Literally, if you go and watch it, going like it has nothing to do with anything. It's its own standalone movie. Fantastic fucking.
Yeah,
film.
it's great.
Yes, the
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Be in front of your TV sets for the horathon. And remember the big giveaway at 9. Don't miss it. And don't forget to wear your masks. The clock is ticking. It's almost time.
Yeah, for sure.
actually,
I enjoyed the fuck out of the third one.
No, I thought it was. That's what I'm saying. Like, I like all kind of horror movies of that, but I was like, this one just taken. But I know when it came out, everyone's like, okay, what's Mike Myers doing now? How does he come back? And had nothing to do with him. Like, for that time period, you've been like, what the fuck? Like, kind of thing. Which a lot of people were. But then again, most of these movies usually happen where, like, it does not do well theaters. People hate it, and then like later on, it has this nostalgia, like
it starts
kind of thing.
Getting trash can.
Also, $1 million idea. If you guys are listening, or anybody, if you're, you have anything to do with the Season of the Witch, release those fucking masks for Halloween for crying out loud. Jeez, that would be just like, yeah, shut up and take my money.
Well, it should be interesting going back and making Halloween 3. Interesting.
And it was done before. Because this is John Carpenter, and was done before with Wes Craven. He actually, Freddy came out, fantastic movie, Nightmare on Elm Street. Then I think he did the second one or had some involvement, and then, somebody else takes over and kind of writes the project. And then he came back with a brand new script called New Nightmare, and that was like Freddy was like an actual demon entity kind of thing. So he put a new twist on it, but it got everybody back in going like, holy shit, yeah. So I think doing this at this time now with the nostalgia and all the shit that's going on, throw that in as this is the third movie that you quote unquote never kind of got with the man who created the thing. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, this is like a no-brainer idea
for sure.
Like, and honestly, if they release it fucking Halloween, you're set.
Yeah, my brother's a huge Halloween and Michael Myers fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know about the Michael Myers mask, right?
Yeah, it's Shatner.
Yeah.
He loves it, so. It'll be interesting. He'll be fucking stoked about that. He probably already knows every little detail about it.
I actually kind of want to pick his brain because I haven't seen him yet. I've never seen the Rob Zombie ones.
Oh, I believe he's seen all of them. He might be good for you to have on your Be Horror Cast.
I'm starting to think, yeah.
Especially if you want to do strictly like Halloween stuff.
You know what? I think we might do that then. I think I'll get in touch with you to get in touch with him, and we might do a Halloween. Yeah, for next Halloween, we might just do a Halloween run and have him on.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be awesome.
Because I know so much stuff about it, but there's probably stuff that he'll be like, "Oh, did you know about this?" I'll be like, "Fuck, I didn't know. Thank you. I now am more enlightened." But yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool. But we'll probably talk either the same thing or more about this on Not Another Be Horrorcast. But of course, something we were talking about earlier and stuff like that. Comedy sitcoms have returned for the season after the holiday break.
Oh yeah, we're getting shows back like Goldberg's Modern Family and stuff like that. Just came back this week.
You've kept up on everything.
Oh, Goldberg's and Modern Family, especially. Yeah, we love those shows. New Girl's back. We love that show.
Okay, well, fill me in on Goldberg's and Modern Family, because I think the last Modern Family was Haley was going to start college and then she was kicked out of college.
Okay. Yeah, I mean all the core stuff's still together. Modern Family, specifically like Luke and Manny are in high school. Haley and
Dylan?
No, the other daughter.
Oh, Haley.
Yeah,
Lily?
No,
the
one with the glasses. Oh my gosh.
Oh, shit.
Fucking joke. Yeah, Ariel Winter is her real name. Oh, crap, man. What the hell? Sorry, I gotta look it up really quick.
No, you're fine. I'm even drawing a blank. Because Luke is the son.
Yep.
Then there's Haley, the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
Then remember Lily, the adopted child with Mitch and... Oh, shit. I want to say Greg, but I don't think that's right.
Oh, she plays Alex. Shit.
Oh,
there
Alex,
we
fuck.
go. So Alex is in college. Haley's out of college.
And Luke's in high school.
Luke's in high school, yeah.
Oh, shit, okay.
Sophia and Jay have another kid.
Wait, they have another kid?
Yeah, so they got a baby named Joe, and Joe's pretty funny. The last episode he was on, it was pretty good.
Okay, wait. So, is this the baby that she was pregnant with, though?
Yeah.
Okay, so she hasn't been pregnant. This is not like there's fuck.
Manny and now Joe.
Okay, that's what I thought his name. Manny. Okay, Joe. Okay.
Okay.
That's what it was like. Fuck, they're having another kid. Okay.
Lily's getting big, and
Yeah.
Mitchell and
Terry?
Cameron.
Fuck. God, I was way off.
So it's good, man. We're still going along. Like now, Claire, who's Jay, and married to Phil, who is Alex Haley, and Luke's mom. Yeah, she's the head of like the closet business now. Like Jay is like in the back seat, like he's retired.
Okay, yes, that's right. She went in to go work for her dad again
Yeah.
because the kids were getting older and they can kind of take it. Okay, yeah, I'm like trying to.
I think Phil is my favorite character on this show.
I love Phil.
Phil
Phil
Dunphy.
Phil Dunphy is fantastic because he's just so. What I like about him is he's just so everything he does, I believe, and I could be wrong, so you can stop me on this if I'm wrong. Oh, it was the ice machine. That's right. The studio's got an ice machine. What you guys got? Everything that he tries to do, it's like generally good. Like he's always trying to do like the right thing, even if it fucks something up. But all of his intentions are like pure.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, and I absolutely love that about him. Especially like last time I just heard his voice was in the Finding Dory, where he played the beluga whale, I think it was. So and he was great at that. But yeah, okay. So
the show's great. It's awesome. Same with the Goldbergs. Like we're moving around now. Adam, who's like really the main character. It's basically about his life.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I mentioned this before. One of the cool things I like about this is at the end of the episode, they show real life home footage
where the story kind of
the episode's based off of. So I love that. But he's now in high school and like he's going through puberty and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
It's pretty funny. And then Barry, his older brother, and Erica. Erica's like a senior in high school. Barry's probably a junior, maybe a sophomore. I would say junior.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with junior because I think when I started watching the show, I think he was technically like a freshman and she was a junior.
Yeah.
So I think they're only like 1 year apart. Maybe I could be again. But yeah, I got super excited because I heard Kevin Smith talking about the Goldbergs.
That's right. He made a comment on that.
He directed an episode. Basically, they were like, "Hey, do you want to direct an episode?" He was like, "Yeah, let's do that." And he was all like, "Oh, it's going to be Batman, to go see the Batman 1989 movie." And Kevin's like, "Fuck yeah, I'll do this," kind of thing. So yeah, he had a lot of fun on that. That's what I say. If you want to follow Kevin Smith, like on Twitter or Facebook or anything like that, because some of the pictures he posts when he's just with the casts, I think it's just great. Like you're just like, oh, this is gonna be fun. And like and already he's back up there directing for the next episode of Supergirl, and he just did one this season, which was really fucking good. So it's like, and like he said, it's like the writing's really good, but like I think it shows him saying like he's doing more with directing instead of just like it'd literally be like the camera would be here showing us just having a conversation for a good 20 minutes because that's what he was used to doing. So, but yeah, I think. Last episode I started the Goldbergs. I think it was like him and his grandpa wanted to go out trick or treating. Oh, his grandpa thought they were going trick or treating, but he thought he was too old for it. I think it was the last one I saw.
Yeah, that's quite a.
Yeah, it's probably like second season, I think.
Yeah, I love that show, man. I get so pumped every week for.
And I love the grandpa because it was from Just Shoot Me, who played Maya's dad on that. So and I remember that episode vividly because I think they were going as Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm way behind on all this stuff. And what I hate is like I have Hulu to watch these things, but if you don't hit it within a certain time limit,
it
boom,
goes
it's
off.
gone. And you're like, fuck.
Damn.
And you're like, what the fuck am I paying for, Hulu? Which I shouldn't really bash them because they just started. I didn't follow them back, but they started following us on Twitter.
Oh, I got that too.
I literally had to send a text over to you guys going like, I'm not trying to like humble brag or anything like that.
Yeah.
I was literally like, Hulu's following me, and I don't know why. Like, I was like, literally like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I came through mine. I was like block. Just kidding. JK.
But yeah, so those are some of the new shows, and like I said, did I talk about Powerless? Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that was a new one that came out as well, so I'm excited. I need to catch up on Riverdale because I'm gonna have to do what Matthew does with his wrestling segments. No, I saw a preview for Riverdale for like the next week's episode, and I'm always like, I gotta fucking catch up.
I know, and it's interesting because the way that they're releasing it, it's like they're doing it weekly rather than do the whole episode out there. I thought that was interesting. Like I said, Luke Perry was on Sam Roberts' wrestling podcast. They were talking about it.
Yeah.
And I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. If Riverdale gets picked up for a second season, I will probably find somebody who's obsessed with it as me. There will definitely be a podcast about Riverdale because I'm just like, oh my god, I'm engulfed in this fucking Archie universe.
Right.
And I don't know why.
I hear it's good, man.
It's fucking phenomenal.
There's been really, really stellar comments about it.
Seriously, I only watched like the first episode. I know I need to catch it. Everybody's like, what's your Riverdale updates? Probably not. But
What are you talking about? Everybody says that, dude. 10 people told me that.
Matthew's like, I was just in a mirror store talking to myself. But yeah, I'll have to get back on that. But speaking of other stuff as well, you have some wrestling highlights and stuff to bring up for
Yeah, dude. So this weekend is
That's right, brother. It's time for the Wrestling Smackdown news of the week with...
SmackDown Live, baby. Yeah, dude.
So what do you got for us this week?
Man, this Sunday in Phoenix, Arizona, we have the SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view, Elimination Chamber.
All right.
And I'm going to it, and I'm fucking pumped, dude. I'm so pumped.
So you're going to have a huge, huge highlight reel next week.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely, like, be able to tell you guys my experience and all that stuff. I'm just really excited to, like, just, like, be there, man. You know, like, I watch this shit every week, and, like, I'm gonna, like, be there, and it's a pay-per-view, which is rad, so it's gonna be, like, on the network live and shit like we did for Royal Rumble.
Yes, which was really, really fun. So, question for you.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were at a live wrestling show?
It was WCW, and it was back in, like, 99.
Okay, so this is like you haven't been there in almost,
Yeah, dude, long time.
Almost 10 years. Yeah, 20 years, almost 20 years.
Yeah, long time.
Long time. Okay, so this is like, yeah, this sounds like a big deal. Okay, so leading up to this.
Yeah.
What do we need to know, and what do you think might happen?
Okay, so you were there at the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
John Cena beat AJ Styles for the World Championship.
Yes.
So the main match for Elimination Chamber is the Elimination Chamber match, which consists of 6 competitors.
Ooh, okay.
We have John Cena.
Okay.
We have AJ Styles. We have Baron Corbin, Dean Ambrose, The Miz, and Bray Wyatt.
Okay, Bray Wyatt, he won the Royal...
No, Randy Orton did, but Randy Orton is part of the Wyatt family right now.
Okay.
And Bray Wyatt is the head of the family.
Okay, that's why I triggered. Okay.
So that's the main match. John Cena is defending his title against 5 other dudes in the Elimination Chamber, so it should be pretty awesome. People are predicting that Bray Wyatt's going to win because Randy Orton won at Royal Rumble. Randy Orton was a WWE superstar on his own. We talked about this last week a little bit. Bray Wyatt brainwashed him to join the Wyatt family,
Yes.
and so they think they're going to go head-to-head at WrestleMania. So it's setting it up right now. WrestleMania is in April, so we're coming up at it.
Okay, yeah.
So that's what people are expecting.
And you're expecting that somebody might learn that darkness, boom, I'm appearing.
It could be Luke Harper could come out and try to sabotage some shit. I don't anticipate the Undertaker to be there, but if he came out of nowhere and showed up, I'd literally cream my pants. It's like
It's like Steve on Riverdale.
So Josh Silverman, who's been on the friend of the show, he's been on here a few times. I reached out to him on Twitter at Bear Punch and asked him his predictions on this. He was nice enough to reply and give me some of his predictions.
Very cool.
He thinks Cena's gonna drop it to Bray.
Okay.
Part of me thinks that as well, especially because we're getting so close to WrestleMania. I personally would like to see Cena keep it, retain it, and just hold on to it a little bit. I don't want to see this jumping around to the title like pop, pop, pop. But unfortunately, this is the last pay-per-view for SmackDown until WrestleMania. So if it's going to happen on a pay-per-view, it's going to happen on this one.
Okay.
They might do it on a regular weekly show, but I don't know. We'll see. Either way, it's awesome. I love Bray Wyatt. If he gets the championship, I'll go off. If Cena gets it, I'll go off. If AJ gets it, I'll go off.
Okay.
Another one we have is Alexa Bliss, who is the SmackDown Women's Champion right now. She's going against Naomi. Megan really likes Naomi.
Okay, now have I seen Naomi yet?
You have. Naomi is the black wrestler that comes out and has the glow. When she came out, she had the whole fucking neon black lights and shit.
Okay.
So pumped for that. Naomi's getting a bump up, which is awesome, and she's a face right now because Alexa's the heel. Face means a good guy. Heel means bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Josh says Bliss retains, so Alexa Bliss is going to keep the belt. I do tend to agree with him on that. It would be cool to see Naomi win it, but I think Bliss is going to take it as well.
Okay.
We have Luke Harper versus Randy Orton. We talked, that's a match that we're going to have. Luke's been fucking shit up for Randy. He's not happy about it, so they're going to do that. That should be cool.
Mm-hmm.
We have Nikki Bella versus Natalya.
Okay.
So this is a big match. So Total Divas. Nikki Bella, the Bella Twins, Natalya's on it, Naomi's on it. There's a bunch of different people on the show. We've gotten to the point now where Natalya is turning on Nikki on the wrestling on SmackDown.
Okay.
And this has been going on for a few months.
Okay.
This last episode, Natalya got pretty down. Like, she said some pretty crazy shit. Like, one of the funny things that she said was, "You're never going to have a baby with John Cena." Like,
oh, shit.
I'm a better wrestler with you than you and shit like that. You're only here because basically you're on John's shadow. And she said, if I wasn't married, John Cena would be with me right now. And I thought that was really interesting. I was like, oh shit, like dang. And it is what it is. There's stories.
Yeah.
But I was like, Natalya, fuck, like leading up to what's going to happen on Sunday. Like that's cool.
That's pretty big. Okay.
That makes this match a little bit more elevated.
Oh man.
So it'd be interesting to see if Cena comes out and protects Nikki or something, because there's talks that rather than Cena having a world championship match at WrestleMania, he might have a cross-gender match, so Cena and Nikki Bella versus, it would have been nice if it was Natalya and somebody, but they're talking about Miz and Maurice.
Okay.
So if they spin that way, that should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, actually, I like this. Okay.
So yeah, we'll see what's that. Then we have SmackDown Tag Team Championship Turmoil. This one's going to be kind of fucking nuts. There's going to be a lot of people in it. I'm not really worried about it. Josh says the Ascension, who's a tag team, is going to win the belts. We'll see what happens there. The Ascension did win this week on SmackDown Live. We have Becky Lynch versus Mickie James. Mickie James is an old wrestler that's come back. Alexa Bliss kind of brought her in and showed her all this respect. So they're like friends right now.
Okay.
He thinks Mickey's going to beat Becky. I hope Becky wins this. I think she can.
Okay, now Becky
Lynch is the.
Is she like the Sporty Spice?
She's the one from Ireland.
Okay.
So I don't.
Well, I every time she comes out, she seems like it's very Japanesey. She does stuff.
No, she's got like red hair.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. This is not okay. Bailey, I don't think I've seen Bailey yet.
Bailey, Bailey was there, but Bailey's on Raw.
Okay.
And then we have Sasha Banks.
The one that went up against like the really like huge like woman.
Oh, that was Sasha Banks.
Oh, that was Sasha Banks?
Sasha Banks is cousins with Snoop Dogg.
Oh, okay. So the girl. Okay, so Sasha Banks is the big.
No, that's Nia Jax.
Okay, Nia Jax. Okay,
Sasha they're on Raw.
Okay. I'm just trying to remember because every time I've seen her fight, I'm all like,
I see where your head's at, man.
Her ass kicked. I feel bad for her because I'm like, you're like sporty.
And then I've done that. We've got Apollo Crews, Kalisto versus Dolph Ziggler, so it's a 2-on-1 handicap match. That one should be interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna sound dumb here.
Yeah.
what's a handicap match?
I don't necessarily know the exact details of
Well,
it.
it sounds like 2 against 1, right?
Yeah, there's 2 against 1, but I don't know if it's like no disqualification, no. I don't. There might be like sub-level ones on that. And then the kickoff match we have is Kurt Hawkins versus Mojo Rawley. So Mojo Rawley's pretty funny. He's like this fucking bro guy.
Oh, okay.
And he wears like hypercolors and shit, and he just goes and
let's
get out the fucking party, bro. Okay. And then Kurt Hawkins, he's a longtime wrestler. I think he's kind of I don't want to say it, but he's not my favorite. But he was on Sam Roberts' wrestling podcast on Wednesday, and I did learn a lot of cool things about him. And he's more intriguing, but I feel like he used to be in WWE. They kind of let him go, and then they brought him back. And the way they brought him back, I thought was kind of weak. So,
okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, we'll see. But I don't know. Either way, I'm super pumped. No,
I totally agree with you.
Thank you, Josh, for sending in and helping me out with some of your predictions.
Yes, and actually,
really
Matthew and I we're in talks with that. I think next time there's a big wrestle thing going on match. We're all gonna watch it, and then you'll come on the podcast and we'll chit chat about this because I do really enjoy it. Because honestly, like watching these pay-per-view things again and stuff like that, I'm all like,
they're fun.
I'm like, I forgot how much I really actually enjoyed this kind of shit. You know, like it's just fun, and like it's funny though because like I'm talking to other people who like don't know it. I'm like, I don't see the point. I'm like, okay. And I explained it perfectly to you last week. I'm like, it's literally like my Flash and my Supergirl and everything on the CW. It's like, they're heroes and stuff, but there's this fucking,
there's stories. Like, there's a reason why these people are in a ring fighting each other. It's not just like, this week, Steve, I'm gonna have you fight. Fuck it, you fight Eric this week.
All right.
No, there's stories leading into it. Like
Eric, you just have to go for his knees.
Yeah, that's true. We love you, dude, but you got shitty knees.
Shitty knees. I know your weakness.
But I'm really excited, dude.
But yeah, no, that sounds like fun. So is that this Sunday or next Sunday?
No,
this Sunday. Okay,
yep.
So we'll look forward to your report on that next week. I'm looking forward to it. That should be fun. But yeah, it's funny because you keep telling me stuff and I'm like, okay, I know this person. Oh, this is what's happening now. Because like I've only seen like the pay-per-view matches so far.
Right.
So then like when you fill me in with these stories and stuff, but it's funny because if you think about it, like me just being like 2 times seeing it so far, like getting back into it, the new guy that you talked about, they want to make a hero, and I'm totally butchering his. I don't know his name right off that. He wears like the leather, like it almost looks like a spider.
Oh yeah. Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. It's like you're like. They want to make him a hero, but everybody's all like, no, he should be a villain. And literally, I've only seen him twice, and already I'm like, yeah, the guy should be a villain. I mean,
he looks like a villain.
He looks like a villain, the fact that they're literally like they're forcing this guy down your throat. I'm like, this is the second time I've seen the guy, and I'm all like, come on, just be a villain already.
So I pretty much talked exclusively on SmackDown, but so Seth Rollins is hurt.
Okay.
So Seth Rollins was out for like 8 maybe 8+ months. He broke his MCL, his ACL, it was bad. So last week was the debut of Samoa Joe on Raw. They had a little tuffle and shit, and Seth Rollins' ACL got torn again. So he's out 6 to 8 weeks, which is really sad because they were building his story, and they had been building on this story for months.
Okay.
For him to fight Triple H. So Triple H Hunter is the VP for WWE. He's also a longtime wrestler, Triple H. He's 14-time world champion.
Yeah, okay.
So he is in charge of NXT. Seth Rollins was the first NXT champion back in 2012. Triple H molded Seth Rollins to be who he is.
Okay.
So Seth Rollins was totally corporate, then turned his back on Triple H. So they've got this whole feud, like years and years of shit.
Yeah, that's a big.
And then he goes and gets hurt by Samoa Joe, which wasn't on purpose. But Samoa Joe did the really kind of smart thing. And I'm sure behind the scenes he was like, I'm really sorry. Can I get the go-ahead to do this? He went on Twitter and said, yes, I broke Seth Rollins. I'm the best in the world. And used that to fuel him up. But there's talks that they're going to keep it going towards WrestleMania for Seth to go after Triple H.
Okay.
Because that's where they were going.
Yeah.
WrestleMania, like I said, in April. It's about 6 to 8 weeks away. So it's really interesting to see how they're going to like continue to do that. It's fascinating, man. I listen to like podcasts and shit, like wrestling podcasts, so I hear all these different theories because people have their sources out there.
I guarantee.
There's dirt sheets. There's like all like it's great.
Okay,
it's
so
really fucking fascinating to me.
That's actually what I really enjoy right now. What you're telling me, because that's what I do when we do like long box casts and stuff like that. Like we go like, okay, so Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is coming out. Where it'll be like, okay, so these are the players in and stuff like that. And like my theory has been, it's like Rocket's going to get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Rocket is going to get injured in some way. Rocket's going to pull a Groot, so to speak, like in the first movie.
Right.
But he's not going to get killed. It's just going to look like he got killed, and Groot is going to lose it. And we're going to finally see it, because I'm like, you keep seeing Vin Diesel post stuff for Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but you're like, okay, well, this voice clearly isn't you, this little baby Groot. So my theory is, and I don't know if I'm right or not, is he's going to get pissed off, he's going to gather a shit ton of wood, become back to Big Groot, and just fuck this person up.
Right.
And then Rocket's going to be okay, you know, and all that kind of stuff like at the end of the movie, but it's like, that's a theory that I have. You know, but yeah, I do the same thing when it comes to the comic book and stuff, where I hear stories and go, okay, I think they're going to do this. I think they want to pull this in. I think they want to push this away, you know, and try to mold their story to what they want it to be.
Right.
You know, kind of thing. So I totally get it. Like when you hear all this stuff, because I listen to like Kevin Smith's like Fat Man on Batman, where they talk about, well, I think they're going to do this and they want to do that. Like already directors they pulled for who they want to direct. I think like people keep falling off of the movie, and I'm trying to think. Oh, the Batman movie.
Okay.
Ben Affleck has dropped off. He's just going to star in it. He's just going to act. He's not going to be the director. Kevin Smith pulled out like 5 or 4 different directors. He's like, I think these would be the. And you're sitting there going like, yeah, I can totally see that. That'd be a good pull, because a lot of people are like, oh, he should totally direct it. And Kevin's like, yeah, I love Batman stuff, but he's like, you don't want me. This is the DC universe, wherever they're building. I should not even be touching that part of it, you know, kind of thing. So, like, I totally get it. Like, I always speculate, and I always be like, I love them to do this. Like, I love them to do in Avengers Infinity War when they're fighting Thanos. Groot and the Hulk together punching the fuck out of Thanos. Like everyone's like, yeah, I want to see that. I've seen that in comic books. Bring that to us. And people who are writing on these movies, have read comic books, are like, we're going to take this, we're going to put that, we're going to use this, and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, totally get it. Sorry, I just went off on my whole stupid rant.
No, it's good because it sparked your relationship and thinking of what I was going on. So, yeah. Regardless, I'm stoked for Sunday, man. I'm about to geek the fuck out. I bought a Seth Rollins shirt. I'm rocking it, man.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear these updates, because now even I'm kind of in this now. It's kind of like
I'm be sending Marco Polos and shit. Be like,
oh, I can't wait.
Here we go.
That's going to be the highlight. But it literally is going to be this. I'm almost done with 2 minutes. Oh, Marco Polo for me.
Yeah. Yeah,
what
I'm super.
The fuck is this document?
I'm super pumped.
Oh, no, I hate
Are you close to being done?
Yeah, the problem is with me, I'm OCD, so I'm going back and collecting fucking everything.
Yeah.
And it sucks because I miss certain things, and there's like maps you can find in Tomb Raider that show you shit.
Yeah.
So I literally had to go online for something because I never found the map for this area, and I literally was missing 2 documents, and there literally was like one's on this part of the map and one's like just below it. And they're like right next to each other. I'm like, oh fuck me, like kind of stuff.
Were you able to go back and get?
Yeah, I was able. The one I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna throw this out there. If anybody has played Rise of the Tomb Raider, that first area you're in, I believe it's the Sahara Desert. Can you go back to that? Now, I don't know if I have to beat the game to go back to it, or can you go back to it during the gameplay, which I would love to do. But apparently I miss a shit ton of stuff in the tutorial stage. And, of course, you're not looking for shit when you're playing the tutorial stage because you're like, oh, I'm learning shit. I'm reliving this. So let me know, because I'm like, what the fuck? But everything else that I'm on the island with, I'm gathering and all that shit. But
do you want to know the answer?
Yeah, I do.
Because I looked it up.
Oh, you did?
Make sure you 100% Sierra. You cannot go back there.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to replay the game.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, my God. I have to fucking restart my game right now.
Wait, hold on. According to most people, you can go back to Sierra once you beat the game.
Oh, okay, then I'm fine. You son of a bitch. I was still deleting my game after the show.
Pretty sure you can select Expedition from the main menu and replay that section.
Oh, fuck. I'm doing that after the show. Yes! I win.
There you go.
But, of course, also that came out today was the Lego Batman movie.
Yeah, man.
You pumped?
Oh, super pumped.
Okay.
Super pumped. I love those movies. Or I love the Lego movie.
Okay, well, first up, we were talking about this on the break a little bit. So they released a new trailer, which I think drops with the Batman movie, the Lego Batman movie, which is the Lego Ninja...
Ninjago?
Ninjago?
No, something like
Ninjago.
that. Ninjago.
I think it's Ninjago. They released a trailer. Now...
Ninjuno.
Ninjago. I want to say Ninjago.
Judo.
Okay. Hashtag I agree with Steve or hashtag I agree with Matt.
Hashtag I agree with Steve.
Matthew's like, yeah, Steve doesn't have a life. He knows all this shit. I remember seeing those toys, but I was way past the age of like, okay, Legos aren't for me, but that's cool. Already seeing this trailer.
Oh, dude, no. There's never an age of Legos.
Oh, no, I'm already planning on buying a shit ton of Lego Batman shit after this. But
I told you I built that fucking Yoda.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, yeah, we had the whole fucking conversation.
You literally left, contacted your brother, like, what the fuck?
I'm still pissed about that shit.
I will
taking that shit to my grave.
I will make this promise, because I make promises to people. If I ever win the lottery, Matthew, I will find those Lego sets that you had and get them for you.
Thanks, buddy.
No matter what the cost.
Oh, shit.
$5
million! We might have a cost problem there.
Matthew's like, here's a picture of it. What the fuck is it? I said I would get you it. I didn't say physical.
Yeah.
But yeah, they released that trailer, and I'm all like,
you owe me $6 for a copy of that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Doesn't get free. But yeah, that trailer released, and I'm just like, I don't know anything about it, but I'm like, yeah, I'm on board.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Lego has just Warner Brothers picked up a great,
IP.
franchise, IP, to just be like, yeah, let's fucking just do it. So literally, they can make like Lego. After I saw that, I was all like, what if they did a Lego Ghostbusters movie?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be fantastic.
I'm about to call the shit that I just jizzed in my pants because it's awesome. I'm gonna call it. That doesn't make the statement I just said makes no sense, but it's all right.
But yeah, so you're gonna try to see it this weekend or see it when you can?
I don't think I'll see it this weekend, but I definitely will see it. I texted you earlier a photo.
Yeah.
So it came out today. This was a few days ago. It's got a 98% fresh tomato on Rotten Tomatoes, and 98 people want to see it. 98% of people want to see it. Compare that to now. I don't know when this was taken. Again, it's just a photo that my buddy sent me. DJ, shout out to him. Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice got a 27% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 64% of the audience liked it. So then we have sad Affleck with Lego Batman like laughing next to him with his hand on his shoulder. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. We'll post that picture to the Facebook page
so
you guys can check it out. But yeah, I thought that was really amusing. But yeah, already like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, if Kevin Conroy decides to retire from the voice of Batman, or when things happen because people get old and stuff like that, and hopefully this doesn't happen for another I'm gonna say 4,000 years.
Yeah.
Passes away or whatnot, I would take a Will Arnett voicing Batman, trying to do a serious he can do the humor Batman, but I would like to see his voice with a
legit
I'm gonna fuck you up Joker Batman. I
sure.
think he'd be really good at it. But yeah, I love all the trailers. I think it's fantastic. I hope to see it this weekend at a Harkins Theater because I have the shirt. And
get your popcorn. I'm on board with that.
So, but yeah, I love the Lego movie. I thought it was fantastically done, and I guarantee it with that Ninjago movie that comes out this September, I believe, which are already like, oh shit, they're doing Pixar shit where they're like, oh, we have this movie, oh, we have another one coming out in the fall. I would not be surprised if there's a teaser trailer for the Lego Movie 2. So yeah, but I think it's gonna beat the 50 Darker Grays or whatever it's called.
50 Shades Darker.
Yeah, I think that comes out this weekend before Valentine's Day, and I think Lego Batman's gonna fucking dominate
Probably.
the box office. But also John Wick.
I don't know.
too,
I
came
was
out.
intrigued by the trailer for 50 Shades Darker.
Did you ever see the first one?
I did not.
Dumb.
Oh, you saw it?
No, I just know what I'm into, and I know this is just very, very, very vanilla compared to the shit you can see online.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Dude, it's a fucking movie. I get it. I'm just intrigued by it because, like,
I would say
some chick comes back and says, like, you're not the only one. Like, who the fuck? I'm intrigued. I'm like, who the fuck is this chick? That's all I'm talking about. I just want to know who the fuck this chick. We talked about it in the break room, man, at lunch, at work. We were talking about it, and I was like, I saw the preview, and I'm like, I just want to know what she's all about, man. She, like, shows up in this chick's apartment, and, like, yeah, it's weird.
I will put it this way. If you want to know that, you don't even have to see the movie. When the movie gets released, just go to Wikipedia. You're done.
Yeah, I mean, I'm. It's me, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably fucking watch these movies.
Yeah, well, but you're not gonna see them in theaters. You'll probably see them like, oh, they're on HBO Go. Fuck yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah, I probably will.
Totally get that. And I'm not gonna shun you for it because there's a shit ton of things I saw on HBO and other things. I'm all like, yeah, I'll probably watch this.
I know. I'm able to track what everybody watches. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's very freaky because
Actually, no, I take that back. I'm not. What I do is I log on and I just go to continue watching to see what's on.
Oh, okay.
I can't see like, hey, this like that. It's all my account.
No,
right?
I know that.
So HBO thinks it's all me watching that freaky deaky shit.
Actually, I haven't even attempted that.
I know.
I pulled up. It's like, continue watching this. I was all like,
I know.
I'm like, this wasn't me.
No, that ain't me. I think so, dude. No, that ain't me. You're the only one that watches fucking My Little Pony.
Me?
No, that ain't me.
First off, that shit's on Netflix. I don't even know. Second of all, I've never seen. No, I've seen one episode.
This is real music.
Oh shit.
Dark, brooding.
Yes.
Important, groundbreaking. Check out the lyrics. Darkness. No parents. Continue darkness. More darkness. Get it? The opposite of light.
I love when they did that in the Lego movie, dude.
Actually, my favorite thing was that performance of Everything is Awesome for the Oscars.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, with The Lonely Island
And they did the
Tegan
whole
and Sara.
thing, and then literally it was Will Arnett in a Batman costume
Yeah.
and breaking into that part of the thing. Why that did not win shit at the Oscars is fucking beyond me.
You and me both, brother.
I'm sorry, that movie was groundbreaking. Changed my life, made me get back into Legos. I stopped smoking crack. It was amazing. Changed my fucking life. Everyone's all like, there's a 12-step process. There's a 1-step process. The Lego fucking movie,
Legos.
okay? Because you sit there on the couch, you go, you know what? Everything is awesome.
Darkness.
But yeah, looking forward to that. But before we close out the show and end this episode tonight, I want to talk about a couple of things that are going on in the Valley that we teased upon. Of course, you said the WWE SmackDown Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber.
So where's that going to be at this weekend?
It's at Talking Stick Resort Arena, which is where the Suns play. So America West.
Okay, very good. Oh, it's now the Talking Stick Arena?
Yeah.
Fuck, I've not been there in ages.
It was America West Arena, and then it turned to U.S. Airways, and now it's Talking Stick Resort.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And then there's also going on tomorrow, if you're listening to this live or tomorrow.
Morning.
This is Saturday of October.
The 11th.
Of February 11th. Yes, there is the Strong Beer Festival. Arizona Strong Beer Festival.
Eric said he still needs to watch the Lego movie. What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, you do, motherfucker.
What the Eric, we cannot be friends now. That movie will change your life.
Jeez. Yeah, Arizona. Well, it's Arizona Beer Week, and the Strong Beer Festival is tomorrow.
I just like Matthew G. Spaulding. Like, yeah, you motherfucker.
Yeah, and I typed it.
Oh shit! Eric is dating himself. It's not U.S. Airways anymore.
Oh my gosh, there's going to be so many breweries there. It's going to be ridiculous.
But yeah, so tickets are, I believe, $45.
Yeah, they're $45. It's a little steep, but like, come on now. We get you get 40 tasting tickets.
So that's not bad.
No, I'm about to do it.
But yeah,
Bought
so
my
go ahead.
ticket.
And then if you're a designated driver, it's $10 admission. No alcohol may be consumed by designated drivers. So that's kind of
Yeah,
that's
that
a
would
good
kind
way
of
of looking
defeat
at
the purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be in DD. Give me booze! But yeah, so I think we're going to try to check that out. And if we do, then we'll go ahead and talk about it on next week's episode. But yeah, so if you're in the Arizona, area, the Phoenix, Mesa, Scottsdale, Tempe area, I believe, would be the closest to get to this. Probably Gilbert, maybe, if you want to make a drive. But yeah, so the Arizona Strong Beer Festival. So I want to, hopefully, we'll try to find things that are going on in the valley to let people know what's going on. They want to go ahead and check that out. I feel bad if everyone listens to this on Monday and be like, oh, fuck, I didn't have anything going on.
I know, we should do foreseen future stuff.
Yeah, we can do that. Maybe I should tweet. Eric, get on that. Eric's like, I'm in Ohio. Why do I have to do this? Because you're the only one that remembers the Sasquatch Twitter password.
I know. I don't know why he doesn't give it to us.
He probably has, and we just probably haven't looked at it.
I don't think he has, man. Otherwise, I would have signed up for it.
But yeah, so I think that's going to wrap up this episode unless you have anything else you want to add.
I don't. Thanks so much for listening, you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a great week next week. We will see you on the 17th, which is Friday.
Yeah, which is next Friday, and we'll give you all
6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
So yeah,
it's my turn for drinks next year. It's my turn for drinks next year. It's my turn for drinks next week. Let's remember that now.
Yes, I will remind you on Wednesday and Thursday for all that good stuff. But yeah, so of course, until next time, kiddies, you better, you better tap that sass.
Bye.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Shit, I'm out.